Welcome, travelers! Your captain returns! Hey.
Frosty Tools. Thanks to Frosty Tools benefactors for supporting its use on this channel. Frederick, benefactor options, including skipping this notice and extra customization, are in the Frosty Tools dashboard. Stream Elements. Frederick is now live. Streaming miniatures and models, onward to adventure.
Deep in the belly of a rusted machine, where lanterns glow in amber and green, there stands a rogue with a spark in his hand, building wild adventures across the land. Cogwheels turning, engines alive, every stream feels like a dangerous ride. Maps on the table, stories untold, a fire in the furnace and a heart of gold. So gather round the tavern lights, the gears keep turning through the night. Raise your mugs, cards high and boilers burn. Welcome, travelers, your captain returns. Hey. Hey. The belly of a rusted machine, where lanterns glow in amber and green, there stands a rogue with a spark in his hand, building wild adventures across the land. Cogwheels turning, engines alive, every stream feels like a dangerous ride. Maps on the table, stories untold, a fire in the furnace and a heart of gold. So gather round the tavern lights, the gears keep turning through the night. Raise your mugs and sing along, the airship leaves before too long. Whoa! Starting soon, hear the engines cry, smoke and brass beneath the sky. Red Rook is calling, so do not be late. Adventure waits beyond the gate. Whoa! Tankers high and voices loud, steam and thunder shake the crowd. From the tavern to the stars, tonight we ride with iron hearts. Blueprint dreams on weathered wood, mad inventions no one fully understood. Clockwork chaos sparks that fly, laughing while the pressure climbs high. Dice roll heavy, stories grow tall, heroes and scoundrels answer the call. Every soul who wanders in becomes part of the crew within. So pull a chair beside the flame around.
Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Holy crap, I didn't realize. That doesn't sound right. Just a second, everybody. Okay, we can do it without music tonight. Holy crud, that's terrible. Sorry, everybody. Hi, Red Rook here, coming to you from the record. We are going to do some painting. And like I said, I am going to break out the airbrush for at least one model, but I'm going to pull on shenanigans and me to work the brushes. So we are going to get the base coats down with this guy, this heavy machine gunner that we painted last time. That is, hang on, just a second, everybody. Holy crap. We are having technical difficulties. All right, here we go. So this guy right here, we are going to do the majority of painting on him with the airbrush. Once again, we are using a gallery uh, 0.03 airbrush, and this is just to help get a uniform color along it. So on comes the airbrush. Uh-oh. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties are continuing. I do apologize. And even there. I do apologize, y'all. But we will not be using the airbrush for all of this today. Now, to start off, I need some thinner and I'm not prepared. Illidan was right. I was not prepared. That's how I do, everybody. And I just dropped my airbrush on the floor because it vibrated out of my airbrush. This is getting off to a great start, everybody. Much better. There we go. A little bit of H2O. Because you should never put any paint in a cup or anything that isn't already wet. Alright, we're going to try some of this Createx transparent Caribbean blue, along with some of my uniform green from Model Air. That's going to make about the same color texture that we did for our fatigue paints and our fatigues. Maybe a little bit brighter. Alright. Let me give it a little backflow mixture. Alrighty. Give us about that color right there. And we just layer it on. Alright, so now we've got him with a nice army-style green going. Let him dry for a little bit. Add a bit of water. Give it a little backflow technique. Get that out of there. I'll be right back once again. I need to go get my grab my clean pot. Should be pretty much done with the airbrush at this point. Uh-oh. Or I could just spew everything on my The technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, the technical difficulties. Now, we have heard some rumor of a new expansion for Monster Hunter coming out soon, so I'm probably going to play that tomorrow. Don't worry, we're still going to do at least 2 figgy times a week. But I would not mind getting back into Monster Hunter Wilds, getting up to where I can actually run that once we get the full expansion running, because it's going to look awesome. It's going to look awesome. It's going to look amazing. It's called Ascendance, and one of my favorite Elder Dragons is coming back, which is Kushladora, which is essentially an aspect of wind and storm. Alright, that's done. Get all the air out of this. This can be set to the side now. And what we'll do now is go over, grab our wet palette, and while that's drying, which we're going to need to let it dry for a little bit, of course, we can grab our other paints, grab our brushes, and then we get to the meat and potatoes of what y'all came to see. It's just doing that with a brush, we would still be brushing right now. And it's so much easier to do at least the base coat with an airbrush as it is to do, say, details. Man, I'm not saying it's impossible. I've done entire models with airbrushes. So, but I've also done entire models with paintbrushes. It's really up to your preference. That was do not paint water, everybody. I promise I do not drink my paint water. Alright, so we're going to start off with our Verde Americano or US Dark Green. Since we're going to be using quite a bit, we're going to go ahead and get a good dollop on our wet palette. I'm going to take my number 3 brush, get a little wet, take some of my Sotec green, and then get a good dollop of that on the wet palette. clean my brush a little bit. And why don't we work on one of these infantry guys? We're going to take some of our Army green and our Sotek green, mix them together to get our base teal. There we go. What we want to do is we want to get this cloak. Just want to get the cloak. Black is an excellent background for this color because we want it to be that dark hunter green and navy or army green. We might need to do a couple of coats on this since the primer's had some time to dry. There we go. Better. Something you can also do, instead of painting down like I've been doing, you can actually paint up or paint down on the miniature. Well, it's pointing downward, and then all of your fade will be toward the bottom of the model, and you'll have more pigmentation up top. It's almost tacky. I wonder if that's because of the rain. A little bit of water should help thin it up a little bit. And if worse comes to worse, we just do some more coats. Once again, I hope everybody is having a great day. Hope they had a wonderful weekend. It seems like the storms are going to threaten some of our activities for my weekend. we'll see. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll add in some more blue to make the highlight color, or some more Sotek green, because that's the bluer of the two, to make the highlight color for it. And we'll get those folds nice and standing out. Once again, these models are from Trench Crusade. You can find them on My Mini Factory, and they don't take too long to print. Actually, they go together quite fast. This model only had the head and the body, so yeah, it did really well. Get out my old faithful wolf gray here. Excuse me. This guy just has a great bucket. Where's it at? We'll find out soon enough. Might need to go to a smoking brush for this. Alright, we'll let that settle. And what were we using? We were using flat Sotek green for this, for the pants and the clothes. So for that, I'm just going to go down here. And that is way too runny. That's almost wash consistency. There we are. Get this done right. First time. So we don't have to go back and tidy up. That sound like a plan? That sounds like a plan to me. I like that. Once again, I do apologize for the lack of music tonight, but it looks like my internet connection is not doing too well, which is odd, but I will have to take a look at that. Before I do this, let's just highlight there. And there. Right down here with the sunlight, or with the light. Right around there. are coming in here soon. So feel free to give them a warm welcome. We're just going to blend this in just right there. Since all paint is transparent, it's going to go right through. And then it'll make it even better. Yes, this is wet blending, but I don't claim to be insanely good at it. We'll just have to see how that goes. And since we have that color already blended on my brush, we're going to bring it down through here just a little. Really make sure those highlights go through. Again, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone who had rain is dry and comfy in their home. What were y'all's weekend's plans? Go chillin', have a party. I was actually at work the entire weekend. Well, not today, but Saturday is my Friday essentially, so I guess you could say that. It was alright. Things usually don't go wrong on the weekends, so I don't normally have to work that often. At that point, I'm just watching loading bars, as it were. So I can't complain about that. These boots taken care of. I did say I was going to switch over to a different brush size, didn't I? Alright, now we're getting to the part where we're going to need it. Put that on the side of my paint puck so it can actually get taken care of. Let's see if my internet's going to let me. Nope. I'm thinking it's due to the storms, everybody. I do apologize. I will do my best to be as entertaining as possible while we are without music. I'm going to go with my size 0 brush on this one. And we are going to grab some of our Ziptape glue. And we will ever so slightly highlight this side as well. Wipe our brush off. Grab some of our original color. And we just blend it in. Just like this. We want that extra blueness coming out. Maybe even do some of that right here. Just follow the line of the light. To cloak a little bit down this way. There we go. Okay, so that in fact is a hat. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and paint that with our green. Ready? There we go. And then we add a little bit of pink into that to get our skin tone. Here it is. Good old Cardinal Pink from T3. Remember to always give your paints a good shake before using them. Take some of our pink, get it in here in this green and teal. Maybe a little more pink. This guy's going to be super olive skinned, which isn't bad if you want super olive skin. You'll find that skin tone is one of those things that is...
Fury 0 SA9. Did you mean to put a subscriber only chat?
No, I'm sorry. Is it a subscriber only? Hold on a second.
Fury 0 SA9. Yepers.
I did not mean that. I am so sorry.
Fury 0 SA9. Spent some money to ask LMAO.
I'm sorry, Furiosa.
Fury 0 SA9. Was like worth it.
Let me get that fixed. I am so sorry. Okay, subscriber only chat is off. I am sorry. I will do what I can
M002D2. LOL.
I'm sorry, Moo. Guys, I'm so sorry. Man. Let me get that credited back to you, Furiosa.
M002D2. I've been telling you on the Discord for half an hour LOL, your audio is host 2. Fury 0 SA9. Nah, I was just wondering cause I was like how can I get his attention. Fury 0 SA9. It's fine, it's fine.
Oh man. Okay.
Fury 0 SA9. All for a good cause.
I appreciate that, but I still feel bad for you having to go and subscribe because I made a mistake. Oh,
M002D2. Also it's reading back in voice to us too, so everything we type is sent to us in a male voice.
Yeah, I did that in order so I could actually hear the chats because with my current streaming setup, I don't have a sound that tells me when.
M002D2. Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I will fix that as well tomorrow because if I try to work on this and paint models at the same time, I'm going to end up having to break down and having to stop the stream early.
M002D2. That's cool then, don't worry about that LOL.
See, now I'm starting to think
M002D2. The audio of your voice is pretty weird, it's like you're underwater.
it's gurgling.
M002D2. Gurgly.
Okay. Oh,
M002D2. Yes.
yep. It's because of my internet connection right now. It is very wonky. It could be because of the storms. It could be because of a lot of things. Oh, let me see.
Fury 0 SA9. The life of a streamer is a constant struggle with scuff.
It is.
Fury 0 SA9. I feel for ya buddy.
This is saying that it's more stable. I don't understand. I don't get it. Hmm. I do apologize, y'all. It's been doing this for the night. Oh boy. Alright. If it doesn't quit within the next
Fury
15
0
minutes.
SA9. Don't stress yourself out, it is what it is.
Yeah.
M002D2. LOL, it's all good bro, we're here to support you, not make you feel bad, smiley face.
I appreciate that. But at least now we know what I sound like if I was a Decepticon. Uh, Even better, all your base are belong to us. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. No, not there. Not there. We were working on scan. these fingies. And right here. Okay. Since the audio is not working, we are going to do this tomorrow, and I'm going to work on figuring out what's going on. So, in this crazy voice, I'm going to say, stay safe, stay out of trouble, and as always, keep rolling to victory. We'll try this again tomorrow night. Maybe even take over the world.
Fury 0SA9. Fury 0S sub. Fury 0SA9. Alright, see ya.